Appreciate it. So my name is Christy Shiano. I am the owner of Mindful Movement Center. I'm a certified yoga therapist, and my business is yoga therapy. So everyone thinks yoga, they know what it is, and that's typically the Western perception of it. Yoga therapy, y'all can read this, but what is yoga therapy? Yoga therapy is using yogic techniques to ease suffering and pain in all the layers of our being: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and energetic. We have lots of tools in our yogic toolbox to do that. So what's the difference, as I mentioned, between yoga and yoga therapy? A yoga class, everyone's probably walked into a yoga class or done it, and they think it's just a workout. That's the Western perception of it. But yoga therapy is tailored to the individual. And a lot of yoga therapists just work one-on-one with their clients. My business model is a little different. I also do work one-on-one with clients, but I'll get to a second about the problems that I solve specifically and for the markets that I work. So you all can read that. I'm not going to bother you and read it for you. So what am I? Mindful Movement Center is a wellness consultancy that specializes in working with 55 plus communities, athletes, and also professionals. So just a little bit about me. I just retired from corporate America in March. I have spent over 25 years working with pharmaceutical companies and technology companies. My undergrad's actually chemical engineering, bringing drugs to market. 13 years ago, I was hit by a truck while training for triathlon, and I was given 36 hours to live. And if I did, I might not have the mental capacity I do today. I might have the mentality of a 6-year-old, and I might not walk again. I didn't know I was doing this, but I was using yoga therapy to help heal me. I live in pain every day, but I use breath to deal with my pain. I don't take any medications. I'm not saying that's the way for everybody, but I didn't know that I was using yoga therapy to help heal me. So that led me to get my yoga therapy certification and my yoga teacher certification, and I really felt that need to help people, just as I have in my career. I spent the majority of my career in sales, but I really like helping people in any way that I can. So my company, I work with 55 plus communities to bring certified yoga therapists on site to help the older populations deal with all the challenges they face, athletes, and also professionals dealing with all the stresses they deal with. So what problem do I solve? So a lot of these 55 plus communities, people are transitioning. They have several challenges: mind, body, and spirit. And they suffer a lot of chronic conditions. So fear, stress, and anxiety of all the stuff they face as they go through this transition can exacerbate that. Traditional Western medicine can be failing these populations. Our model here is, I have a hurt, here's a pill, fix it, instead of focusing on saying, well, and what can we do holistically? I'm not a holistic medical practitioner. We have a lovely one here in our group, but I use yogic techniques to help them as well. And of course, a lot of these people have rising healthcare costs, which is a challenge for them. So what my company does is I go into these 55 plus communities and I set up seminars. I bring a staff of yoga therapists to help them do classes and also one-on-one. And there was a little picture of a community that I work with. So that's what I do specifically with the 55 plus communities. I also work with athletes. So as I mentioned, I was hit by a truck. I went on to complete 5 Ironman and over 40 triathlons when the doctors said I might not walk. And you can see my lovely ugly cry on the left. But I work with athletes because they face challenges too. It's not just about a recovery, but also how can I consistently improve my performance? They do visualizations. Sometimes that doesn't work well for everybody. So I'm an expert in different meditation techniques that can help them do what they need to do to achieve better performance. And it's customized for the individual. I work with them on a holistic level to put a well-being program together for them. And again, using yoga therapy techniques. I don't have a slide here, but interesting, since I'm a retired professional, most of my individual clients are professionals because I can strongly relate to them, and they're dealing with stress. They're dealing with all the challenges they face. So here are some examples and some testimonials of some of my clients from each of those 3 populations. So there's a quote from an executive. It's a journey. When I reached out for help, I felt overwhelmed. Christy of Mindful Movement Center helped me find ways to manage that, see how to change it, and gain knowledge and insights to who I am. A couple quotes from residents from my 55 plus community. They help Mindful Movement Center, their seminars help me achieve greater balance of body and mind. And they also really enjoyed, I won't read the rest of them, but they also really enjoyed the opportunity to continually develop, which is a big transition when you retire. They feel like their life may be ending, but why should it? They want to continue to expand and develop. And then from an older athlete that I worked with, kind of summarize it in the end, my guidance and my company's guidance with the yoga therapist helped them move better and feel better. So I think I got it under 6 minutes, but that's about me. And I would love the opportunity to get feedback from you guys about what you think of my business. And I'm happy to ask for your help. And I'll wait for you guys to ask me the question at the end, but I'll open